Hey everybody, it's Brooke. I came to show you a super cool idea book goodie. This is a fun little thing to add to journals. It's a double pocket with expanders in it, so you can hold a fairly good amount of stuff in these little pockets. And this is what it is. Untie the baker's twine. I saw someone else do this and sort of put my own twist on it. When you open it up, there is a pocket there. You can see where the expanders are. So you've got some space in there. And then when you open up the second little flap, here's another pocket with some goodies in it and just a little bit of decoration for fun. And the whole thing gets tied back up with the baker's twine. And depending on how you put it on your page, it could either just be flat on your page. Oop, tie it back up with baker's twine. Easier said than done. You could just glue it right flat on your page in case you didn't want to get too crazy with all the bulk. Or you could glue it on 2 sides to make it a tuck, or 3 sides to make it a pocket. Totally up to you. Then it would be a triple pocket. Whoa, fancy. There we go. So if you glued it, on this side and this side, you'd have a tuck over here. So that is totally up to you. Let me show you how it's done. So I've got one sheet of 12 by 12 paper. And I am going to, you can get 2 of those pouches out of one sheet of paper. So we'll just do one. So I'm going to cut 2 strips at 3 1/4. So let's line that up. That's 3 1/4. And then we'll cut another one at 3 1/4. Oh, I'm up a little too far. There we go. How about that? 3 1/4. A quarter is 2 tick marks. And we'll set the bigger piece aside. Again, that could be another pocket. And let's see. Oh, with one of these, we're going to cut 3 inches for the pocket. That's the little outside pocket. We're going to cut that at 3 inches. Whoops. Would help if I got centered here. So that's 3 inches. And then we're going to cut one at 3 7/8. And 7/8 is the one right before the 4. So it's 7 tick marks in. Oh, I almost did that at 3. Oh, I wanted to do it at 3. Yes. Okay, so 3 7/8. 3 and 7 tick marks. Okay, and again, this you can put aside to use for something else. And with this little piece that we just cut, these are going to be our expanders on that pocket. So we want to cut 2 pieces that are 3 7/8 by 1 1/2. So there's 1. And there is 2. Alrighty. And I think we can put our cutter away for the moment and get out our scoreboard. Now, it's been brought to my attention, I have a Martha Stewart scoreboard. If you have a Score Pal, it doesn't have 1/8 of an inch markings. So you can flip things around and make do, but I can't, I don't have one to show you. So hopefully you have something that has 1/8 of an inch markings, because we're going to need that. So take your long strip, that's going to be the base of your pocket. Decide what part, if you've got different things in different places, decide what you want to have be on your wraparound flap. Like this part of your flap. See, that's upside down, the one I did. It doesn't bother me, but you could cut it. I could have turned it the other way to do it. So I think, what part do we want on the outside? I really like the little grills and everything, but I love the polka dots. I'm going to do it this way, so that this is going to be our base, and I'm doing it upside down so that when we fold this over, this part will be folded over and be right side up. So take this piece, and this is your one of your 3 1/4 inch strips, and you're going to score it at 1 3/4. So that is right here. Don't move. And I do go across twice. 1 3/4, and then 5 3/4. Alrighty. Do that twice. And then 10 3/8, so it's 10 and 3 little tick marks. and then at 10.5. Okay, and that's making the little gusset up at the top of your pocket right here. So that makes it even more expandable. Okay, so we've got that all taken care of. And then we'll take our 2 little pieces. These are our expanders. And we're going to put them in that way. We are going to score those at 3/8. So 1, 2, 3 tick marks. Hard to kind of keep it in there because it's so small. All right. So that's 3/8, and then we're going to do 3/4. And then we'll do 1 1/8, which is 1 and 1 tick mark. For my friends who don't believe in 1/8 of an inch. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So 3/8, 3 tick marks. This is authentic paper, and boy, is it nice. It takes the scoring tool nicely. And we'll do 1 at 3/4. And then we'll do 1 at 1 1/8, which is 1 tick mark past your 1. What is the name of this? I bet you that's going to be a question. The name of the paper pack is Delicious, I think. Okay, and this is going to be our little outside pocket. And so we're going to score this. Decide which part you want to have be the top. And I think I'm probably going to use the polka dotty side. So we'll go over here, and we're just going to score 1/4 inch on the 3 sides that are not the top of the pocket. I'll turn it there. Oh, did I just do that at 1/2 inch? Nope, I got it at 1/4. Yay. Yay! A moment of clarity. Love when that happens. Okay, and then that 3rd side, just turning it around. Okay, now we can put our scoreboard away. So what we will do is let's assemble our little pocket. So we have this. I'm going to take my scissors, and where the little squares are in the corner where you scored it, just going to do a little trimming there to reduce the bulk in that corner. You don't want to go past the score mark because then that will show, but you can kind of miter those corners, and I generally do the ones up at the top as well, just to make it smooth and reduce a little bit of bulk. Okay, and we can fold this up, folding away from the score line. And fold that over. Oh, and I nipped it a little too close, but you know what? I don't think it's a crisis. I think it'll be okay. So we get that all folded, and I think I'll take a divot out of it first. A little thumb notch. Eyeballing it, hoping for the best. Hoping for the center. There we go. I bet, well, that's pretty close to the center. I can live with that rascal. And then we'll take our vintage photo distress ink and give that a little inking. No, nothing too crazy, and we can go ahead and set that one aside. So we've got our pocket, our outside pocket, all taken care of. Now we'll take our little expanders, fold it in the middle, folding away from our score marks, and accordion fold it. So you can see, whoops, there we go. You've got 2 mountains and a valley, like an M. Make an M. And fold it in half, and fold it down on either side, and there you go. You have the same thing again. So you have to kind of decide which part you want facing outwards. I think I actually want it the other way, so we'll just refold this. I think I want the polka dotties facing outwards. It doesn't really matter that much because you barely see it, but I just want to have the polka dotty showing. Okay, and I don't think I'm going to ink those. I don't think it's a big deal. And then this is our long piece, and we scored it at, what were those measurements? Let's see if I can get the measurements right. 10.5 and 10 3/8. That's up here. And we are going to take care of that. And look, isn't that so cute? Oh, but we did decide we wanted the cute little grill things on the outside. So there we go. And I'm going to just ink that. Guess we could finish folding it before we ink, right? Then we've got this one that's at 5 3/4. Where's my bone folder? Get those good and burnished. And then we've got this one that was at 1 3/4. And that one is actually going to go that way. And now you have the structure of your expandable pocket. So you've got this little guy and that little flap. We're going to put our pocket. This pocket's going to go here. Oh, no, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And we just have to put our little gussets in here. So I'm going to round the corners on my pockets because I like how that looks. So here's our chomper. We'll chomp those guys and maybe do some rough inking because, yes, whoops, I just lost you guys. Okay, so now we can finish these. I don't remember what I was saying. That was just so shocking. I was shocked. All right, so there's that. And we'll give this one a little color on the edges. Oh, that's what I was saying. It does make a difference. I do like inked edges. Just makes things stand out a little more. Okay, so there's that. There's that. Guess we could ink on this side too. And then a little bit on the sides. Again, I'm not going to go all crazy or anything. And I think we'll call that inked. How about that? Okay, so now you're going to take your little expanders that we made, these guys, and they're going to go in here. So this is the pocket that is kind of expandable. What I do is take the accordion so that actually, I guess, looking at it this way, your valley is going to be pointing outward. Okay. Do we like it that way, or do we really want it to be... No, I think I do want it to have the black and white showing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it onto this side rather than this side, because that way it makes it a little easier to line up. So you can see that my mountain is pointing that way, off to my left. Put some glue on there. And I'm going to line it up to the top. Hopefully you guys can see that. Try to get it in there nice and straight. Remember, I'm using art glitter glue, so I don't want to push real hard until I'm ready to commit. And by lining it up here, it gives you just a little smidgy down there so that it won't fold, it won't interfere with the fold. And then here's our other piece, right? And I have the mountain pointing off to my right this time. And we'll do the same thing, put a little glue on here. Oh, can you guys hear the bird? There's a bird outside losing its mind. That's funny. Ooh. Slippery. Wow, super slippery. Oh no. Oh no, luckily we have a minute. Well, not a minute. We have a second to fix that. It's gone off its rocker because I dropped it too soon. Alright, that'll do. Okay, and then those guys are all good. And then, looking at it that way, yep, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. And then we're going to put glue on these pieces. And I want to thank Margie. Thank you, Margie, because you found this and suggested that I do it. So thank you, Margie. Excellent suggestion. It's a fun little different kind of thing. And I'm just kind of making sure that those are not sticking out. Awesome. They are not. Give it a little rubby to make sure that the glue is adhered. And there we go. Then when you open it up, oh, nope, the glue is not ready to be adhered. There we go. It's gluing the little accordion together. That's not what we want, is it? I apparently went crazy with the glue. So we'll just set it free. There we go. That's what we want. So you've got the little expanders in there. I won't pull it too hard because the glue is still setting up. Okay, now we have our outside pocket where we folded it and inked it. and you just decide where you want that and which side you want showing. And I like it right about there. Probably would have made more sense to put the pocket down before the expanders, but live and learn. Just putting glue on those 3 little gussets that we made. And by putting those in, not only do you have a neater finish on the pocket, it gives it a little more expansion power. So I'm eyeballing it, hoping for the center and hoping it's straight. Awesome. Not so straight. Relatively straight. And that goes down. Nope, that's not even for me. Not even okay for me. The queen of things that are not straight. There we go. Luckily, I ripped it off in time to fix it. That's straighter. And then that goes down like that, and that goes down like that. Is that so cute or what? Now all that's left to do is to put our baker's twine on and decorate it. I have a piece of baker's twine that I ran through beeswax, hoping to make it a little easier to tie. We'll see how that goes. Put the pin back in my glue. The biggest crafting challenge of all. And what I like to do is put the string on this way and tie it up so I get an idea of where I want it. Also have too much more than we need, it would appear, but that's okay. And tie. No, it does not look like the... Oh, maybe it will. Maybe the beeswax is going to help a little bit. I am all thumbs. No surprise. Oh, yeah, the beeswax actually did help. And then I'll adjust this so the bow is not so ginormous. Actually, we're going to get back in there so we can do that afterwards. So then what I do is I take this and I turn it over, straighten it out a little bit right there, and then I just take Scotch tape, any kind of tape, whatever, and tape it at the top and tape it at the bottom. If you think you might use this for a tuck, you might want to run tape all the way down over the baker's twine so it won't be a sticking point. I don't think I will use this as a tuck. I think I'm going to glue it flat on the page. Okay, so then we'll open this up, but that keeps the string in place until such time as you are gluing it down. All right, let me open that up, and I guess I should have inked the inside too, huh? And then I just have a couple little things to tuck in the pockets. This is one of the cut-aparts from the paper pack, and look, it just goes in there, slick as can be. Then I've got a couple of Tim Holtz journaling cards, which I love, and I love the colors. Because, yes, Tim Holtz goes with everything, and you could put any number of things in there, as well as in here. You could make a little notebook to stick in there, whatever you want to do. And then all that's left to do is to decorate it however you want it decorated. I was thinking that I might go throw this in some coffee, just a little bit of flowery bling, and I might stick it right there, because it's super cute. And that is that. And I hope that you enjoy that. It's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of cute places to put bits and bobs, and you can never have enough of those in a journal, can you? So again, thank you so much to Margie. I appreciate the suggestion. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to put them out there. Leave them in the comments down below. That'll be cool. And now we'll give this twine a haircut. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you'll give this a try. Don't forget to come over to the channel on Thursday nights at 6 o'clock, where we are working on the idea book. And if you like what you saw, please subscribe. Click the little bell. You'll be notified when I come back on. And as well, if you feel like clicking the like button, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.